One, we've got two very good shooting teams that love to focus on that three ball.
Well, there are certain organizations that lean heavily into this age of analytics. Both of these teams like to value the shots you most want. That's at the rim and now the three-point perimeter opportunity. So let it fly, guys.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Josh Giddey is out there with Mills. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Landale in at the 5 spot.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Pass to Ingles. Here's Landale. Now here's Giddey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
Now, here's Barrett. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. A three-pointer is right on target.
And operating off the ball, credit Murray for staying engaged, ready to fire when asked.
Pass to Landale. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Landale's got 7.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Murray, no good. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Giddey the pass to Landale. Got it. Good job in the low post. 9 points in the game so far. Landale's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just 1 miss. There it finds Olynyk. Lyles with a wide open look. Misses the 3. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Exum. It's hauled in by Lyles. Pass to Barrett. And here is Olynyk. It's tipped. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Giddey. Putting it from their comfort zone so far in this one. 57% from the field. Exum with it. There's the lob to the hoop.
Well, Exum's size and speed make him a tough cover, and especially in these pick and rolls as a passer.
Outside, Barrett. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
Pass to Exum. Back to Giddey. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 3 assists in the game. Bring it from their comfort zone so far. In this one, 57% from the field. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray scanning the floor. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Up by 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Clark is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. We've got Green. And Simmons is out there with Daniels. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Ingles in at the 4 spot.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
Lou Dort out there with Brooks. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Clark in at center. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Over Daniels. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points.
You can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Gilgeous-Alexander against Simmons. Right side, Green. Back to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Giddey. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Giddey's got his second basket.
Well, instant offense. Be shot ready on the catch, Josh Giddey. Yes, sir.
Barrett kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Brooks outside. Pass to Barrett for the 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
Outside, Dort. Olynyk has the open look. Trains the three-pointer. Olynyk's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Boy, you see Olynyk just ready to attack off the pass. Nice catch and shoot.
A minute 20 left to play here in the half. Furphy, no good. Gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Here's Barrett. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. He's got 5.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett is always working on his perimeter game, and he makes easy work at the mid-range.
Now, Giddey. He's got 5. With some arc. It's rebounded by Barrett. Gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. And it's Dort off the drive. And it's in there.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
It's a close game here in Brooklyn.
You know, some teams just have your number, and that was the case between these two last season.
Basket counts.
A contested bucket, but Josh Giddey willing that one in the cup.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half. Barrett for 3. Sinks the triple. Barrett's got 8 points in the quarter.
Now, Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent three-point shooting, turn the lights out.
Outside, Simmons. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Up 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
For the West, Josh Giddey.
His activity on both ends has been remarkable, constantly looking for ways to affect the game.
Shifting back to that first half of play, let's focus on SGA. Man, is he off to a strong start. And that concludes.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Mills out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Landale in at the 5 down low. Here's Giddey. Pass to Mills. Here's Ingles. Back to Mills. Giddey with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 9 points here for Josh Giddey.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
Screen by Olynyk. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits it from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game. Pass to Giddey. Right wing. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Ingles with the screen for Giddey. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Giddey's got 5 points now this quarter. Already one of the best passers in the NBA. Josh Giddey. DB, what's next for him?
I think the only thing that has to improve is the consistency from range shooting. It's such an important aspect for a guard to play. But he's shown a willingness and a found confidence in that perimeter game. And let's remember, Kev, he's in his early 20s. There's so much time for development.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Pass to Giddey. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
To me, it's the ability to facilitate that enhances Josh Giddey as a scorer. You've got to play him for both, and right now he's cooking the defense.
Barrett wide open. He fires. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. 1:49 left to play in the third. Giddey the pass to Mills. 5 on the clock. And the 3 ball is good. Mills has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Dort, he's checked in for Trey Lyons. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Pass to Olynyk. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside, Barrett. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
It's good from long range.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Murray outside. The tray. Green with the rebound.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Landale misses. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Olenek sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Simmons with the rebound.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Pass to Landale. Green against Dort. Green dishes to Mills. And it's Thibault in the corner. And here's Green outside. It's rebounded by Barrett. Here's Dort. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first free throw of the game. Both free throws good from Dort.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
No good. Shot missing. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Up by 1. And we're coming. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Dylan Brooks out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Lou Dort. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. Baines sets the pick for Simmons. Pass to Baines. And here's Daniels. The 9-foot shot. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Daniels has got his first basket of the night. And 64% beautiful all-around play by this offense. Gilgeous-Alexander against Simmons. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Both teams will make substitutions. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks, David. The shot from 20 feet away. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Landale pass to Giddey. Connects from 3-point range. Giddey's got 10 points here in the second half.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Mills. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the calmest, most clutch players in the league. That's a big-time moment.
Here's Giddey. From 13 feet, it goes down. Giddey's got 19 points.
Wow, Josh Giddey might be young, folks, but a fearless, big-time bucket right there.
There's a minute 47 left in the 4th quarter. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving the lane. The jump hook. Mills with the rebound. Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Ingles dishes to Mills. Here's Giddey. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
That is a big one, folks. Giddey gives them exactly what they need when they need it.
1:05 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot falls short this time. Gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Listen, he's going to get stronger, but you talk about guile and the willingness to battle down low. Josh Giddey is more than up to the task.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Steps back. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
The quiet confidence, the ruthless execution. You need a big-time bucket. Shea is on time. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. It drops.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
And that's an intentional foul. It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. The critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Got it!
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Lyles. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. No luck that time either. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Murray. Yes! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Here's Exum. Frames it from downtown. A big three-pointer, but we might have a second look at the replay monitor and see if it got in. This one's over if the original ruling of a basket stands, but we'll see.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
The officials have made their decision. The basket, as we thought, will.
Season has flown by.
Yeah, Brian, on the one hand, the regular season can be a marathon, but on the other hand, when you really get into it and into that routine every night, it's over before you know it.
Certainly has been entertaining. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Papanikolaou. There's a screen to the paint. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Back to Schroeder. Wagner outside. It's good.
Yeah, Wagner uses his size to muscle through that smothering interior defense.
Antetokounmpo outside. We played just over a minute here in the first. Nails it from 3. He's got 5.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Up and in on the layup.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
4 on the clock. And here's Schroeder outside. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect. Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Now here's Schroeder, averaging around 6 a game. Pass to De Silva, to the middle. Will it go? And the layup is up and in.
Well, it's hard to stop him once he's at the rim. That's a strong move.
Here's Calathes to the inside. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Antetokounmpo has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. Let's take a look at the best defenses in the league over the last 10 games.
Over this last stretch, their defense has been airtight. The opponents have had a tough time executing at the offensive end.
The home team on D. Pass to Bonga. Here's De Silva. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Calathes. Still no points. Now Antetokounmpo. Here's Calathes. Just 5 on the clock. And he buries his first look.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Outside Schroeder. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
And we've reached the end. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
We've got Washington, and it's De Silva in at the 4. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Inside. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Antetokounmpo. He can't hit that time. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Now here's Hartenstein. Here's De Silva. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Okay, a moment to check out the league leaders in steals. Second is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's such a plus defensively for his team. Those steal numbers scare opponents and lead to fast break buckets.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Wagner outside. Wagner with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. Wagner with a screen. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Pass to Dorsey. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Wagner against Antetokounmpo. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Wagner outside. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
And that's a tough basket. That speaks to how determined Wagner is close to the rim.
Coach, the ceiling seems very high for Franz Wagner. He's shown improvement year after year.
He has, Brian, and he's already so polished offensively. He's got great footwork, great touch, and at his age, I think it's the patience he plays with that really stands out.
Here's Papanikolaou. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Wagner outside. 1:05 left in the first half. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3. Wagner's got 7.
Yeah, and look at the stroke on Wagner's 3. Total confidence.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And he lays it up and in. He's got 7.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Out to the right wing. Pass to De Silva. And here's Schroeder. Lets it go. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
No good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Schroeder. Count that bucket.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
Yeah, a skilled player can work around the mismatch. He's used to dealing with...
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through, fellas, what do you say we take a look now? Thanks for tuning in. Now,
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
Schroeder with it. Pass to De Silva. To the wing, right side. Over on Antetokounmpo. De Silva, no good.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. He's off on that one. Shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Here's Schroeder. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Stan, they always say, for a player, confidence is such a big part of it. How can a coach instill that in a player?
Well, as your coach, I think your job is to create a system that the players believe in and they believe they can have success in. The rest of it has to come from inside of the players. They have to believe in themselves.
Here's Papanikolaou. Shot clock at 5. Lets the three fly. The shot that time not on target.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
And Wagner gets it to go.
Well, you have to deny the entry to Wagner. He's just automatic around the rim.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young. He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
And let's take a look at some point guards who have been scoring the ball over the past 10 games. Dennis Schroeder, 4th.
You know, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded offensive talents in the league.
Well, that's one of the biggest changes in the league over the years. Point guards are now expected to score. They have to do more than just pass.
On Sunday, then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert. Gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter.
Hey, who's watching them? Watch the screen. Yeah, that's all you.
Here's Kalathis. Here's Papanikolaou. No points so far. Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's De Silva. Pass to De Silva. There's a screen. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Kalathis. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. Give him 8 points now.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
32 seconds left to play in the third quarter. There's the triple. Fires in the triple.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
And the shot goes in.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Now here's Schroeder. He's covered closely. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Schroeder's got 10 points.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
The third quarter comes to a close. They're up by 5. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And it's Wagner missing. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Wagner. Then it's Washington, and it's Bonga in at the shooting guard position. That one drops for him.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Wagner, right side. There's the three. No good that time. Shooting at a very efficient 67%. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Down low. Over to the left wing. To the paint. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Wagner's gotten his first basket of the night.
Wagner loves the ball inside. He makes his money on the blocks.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Antetokounmpo takes the contact and scores.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Free throw good, Wagner.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Here's Kalathis. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, don't let Giannis in.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Wagner inside. Here's De Silva. Antetokounmpo covering. Wagner for three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Papanikolaou. To the inside. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Wagner. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Kalathis. Shot clock at 6. Driving in. And the basket is good.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Wagner, the pass to Schroeder. Drops in the 3.
Yeah, that's a great decision by Wagner. Quickly getting it to the open man.
Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Here's Calathis. Count the basket.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Shot's good by Schroeder. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And so they get the victory here at home. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fan. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
Play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team.
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Barrett is out there with Lyons. Then there's Murray. And it's Olynyk in at the 5 roaming the paint. Now here's Murray. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside the arc, cans it from downtown.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now Reza Shea. Here's Wembanyama. Olynyk is covering. It's hauled in by Lyons. Here's Barrett. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And have to admire how hard Barrett goes. This kind of assertiveness is what makes defenders feel uneasy.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Reza Shea. And he makes the first but misses the second. And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
And here is Olynyk following Evan Fournier's three. Here's Lyles. Field to start this one so far. To the middle. Sarr with it. Lyles there. Sarr, the pass to Hayes. A three from Wembanyama. Sinks the three-pointer.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Hayes. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far. Koulibaly with it. Here's Wembanyama for three. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. It's Gilgeous-Alexander at the elbow. And good that time. He's got 7.
And he had a good look. And Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Dort, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Victor Wembanyama, number 1. Rudy Gobert is second.
And when either of those guys are on the floor, that low post defense is immediately something their teammates don't have to worry about. That's a very comforting feeling.
Now here's Hayes. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Wembanyama. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Barrett with the ball. Now defended by Sarr. And Barrett gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Outside, Barrett. Here's Murray up on top, covered by Hayes. Shot clock at 5. Olynyk sets a screen for Barrett. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Barrett's got 6.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Koulibaly, still without a basket. Bangs home the trifecta.
Already expanding his game. Sarr trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass.
Now Murray. Lets it go with a 3. Drills it from outside. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. They lead by a bucket. The second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
We've got Nikhil Alexander-Walker. Brandon Clark is out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Shoots from the line. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. 9 points in the game so far.
always producing results. Gilgeous-Alexander has proven to be such a reliable scorer.
Going inside, and the dunk by Ricochet.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And Batum kicks to Yabusele. Puts up a three. Brooks grabs the board. Pass to Alexander Walker. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's defended by Koulibaly. Nifty move. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Outside, Batum. No good on the triple. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Yabusele.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's Batum. He has yet to score. Batum a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that bucket. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. With the stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year.
Their long-range game was a huge strength. They spread the floor, found the open shots, and made the most of their chances.
Back to Murray. Fires the three. Fournier pulls it down.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Ricochet. Outside Fournier. Good on the three-point shot. Fournier's got 6.
And this kid, Ricochet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Murray outside. He takes it in. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Hayes. Fournier the bounce pass. Fade away. Not enough on that one as it misses.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Here it finds Murray. Fires away from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 8.
From way out there, right? Jamal Murray's ever-expanding range.
Wembanyama outside. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. They lead by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
And looking ahead, that'll do it for our show tonight.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points and close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Reza Shea is out there with Song. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Fournier in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. With his first shot attempt. Yes, that goes in.
Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Killian Hayes.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And so he makes both from the line.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside Fournier. Song, the pass to Fournier. Olynyk against Wembanyama. And it's good off the back rim and in. Wembanyama's got 12 points in the game. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
And it's blocked. Reza Shea in the corner. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. To the inside. Here's Sarr. No good. That would have tied it. And has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. Barrett kicks to Lyles. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
Dort, he's checked in for Trey Lyles. Both good from the line that time. And here's Hayes. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
And let's see some numbers here on Jamal Murray. Last season, he played outstanding. First in three-point shooting and ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
And you're right. Not only did he dial it up from deep all year, he did it with tremendous consistency. That's the kind of three-point efficiency you want.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Murray kicks to Dort. Pass to Barrett. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Outside Fournier. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Fournier's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first miss in 9 shots from the field. Reza Shea with it, out guarded by Murray. And Sarr gets it to go on the assist by Reza Shea.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Wembanyama with it. 14 points for him. And he gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 6 here in this quarter.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Up 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Clark. Lou Dort out there with Brooks. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. Here's Coulibaly. And he's good on the 3-ball. Coulibaly's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Batum a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Gilgeous-Alexander against Jang. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. G right on him. No good on that one. Coulibaly with it. Here's the teardrop. Nice D from Brooks. And has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. That one falls. Clark's got his first 2 points.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside. And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Pass to Barrett. Takes the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
Wembanyama with it. Oh, look at the focus from Wembanyama. Drills it through contact.
That is where you want to see Wemby, making big plays in big moments.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Here's Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Certainly some pressure on those free throws, but he still delivered.
Now here's Hayes. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Wembanyama. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Wembanyama's got 6 points in the quarter.
Defenders try to knock Wembanyama off his rhythm, but he knows it's coming, and he's prepared for it.
And he's able to get it back. Barrett wide open. He fires. Gets the three to fall.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
He has the talent of the greats. It's just, can he dominate late game like all the greats have? Wemby getting it done.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it. The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Screen by Olynyk. Murray with the bounce pass. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, missed it. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball or just milk those last seconds away.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Wembanyama way outside. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot, no good. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They break the
This matchup. Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Jock Landale. Joe Ingles is out there with Dante Exum. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Mills in at the point. And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Mills. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Giddey. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. No coverage that time.
And a nice stroke. That's coming along for Josh Giddey.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Antetokounmpo against Ingles. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Mills, no good.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
To the wing on the left. Here's Kalathis. Antetokounmpo outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Jump shot looking like it's coming around now for Giannis.
Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Out left to the wing. The rebound by Ingles. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Landale. To the middle. Here's Giddey. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, Josh Giddey showing you he can get up.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
A difficult matchup for them last year, with them losing both games to a team with a bad record.
Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at the visitors here. They've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference. Here's Calathes. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That free throw no good. And he sinks the second. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Mills. Pass to Simmons. Back to Mills. 5 to shoot. The 3 ball. Hits a three-pointer.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Simmons up top. Antetokounmpo covering. Back to Green. Pass to Simmons. 5 on the clock. Outside Mills. Tries it from 16. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Going inside. Oh,
yes, sir.
Oh, wow. And that one is hammered home.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And that does it for the first quarter. They're up by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Joe Ingles is out there with Aaron Baines. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Now here's Simmons. Guarded closely. Lays it up and banks it in.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
To the paint. Here's Papanikolaou. Green covering. 4 on the clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better. And it seems like Daniels is comfortable all over the floor.
Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Down low. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Daniels passes to Simmons. Here he goes. Here's Baines. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Antetokounmpo, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. We've got 1:55 left to play in the second quarter. Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Here's Giddey. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Here's Calathes. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the... Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Outside, Ingles. Back to Giddey. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. Giddey's got 9.
Not afraid to try his luck down there. Giddey on the interior.
Here's Papanikolaou. And here is Antetokounmpo. He has 6. Antetokounmpo on the attack. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, I'd like to see Giannis thread the needle. A big man that has some point guard skills.
Outside Giddey. Back to Mills. Pass to Exum. Now Ingles. Now here's Mills. The 3. That shot off the mark. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's guarded closely. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the second. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Up by 2. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is. Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't letting the crowd get into. Thanks, as always, for.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Inside, here's Calathes. And he hits it to tie the game. Calathes has gotten his first bucket of the night.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting tonight.
Patrick Mills out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Dante Exum. Then it's Jock Landale. And it's Ingles in at the power forward position. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
And they take the lead.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The visitors with the ball. They trail by one. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. And that's their third game of a long 6-game trip. They've got Joe Ingles, Josh Giddey out there with Patrick Mills. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Landale in at the center position, filling out the middle. Here's Kalathis. Here's Antetokounmpo. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Ingles against Antetokounmpo from deep. Giddey again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
The growing confidence of Josh Giddey, a thing of beauty, just taking a quick shot.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Landale inside. Antetokounmpo's there. Landale with a screen. Here's Exum. Gets the 3-ball to go. Exum's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the 3-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And this break lets us see the teams making the most of their second chances this season.
This team has just been a menace on the offensive boards. They chase down their shots and work hard to make sure there are no wasted possessions.
Puts up a 3. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Marries it down low. Simmons has got his 2nd basket.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
To the inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside, Ingles. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Watch out below. The flying Australian, Ben Simmons, cleared for takeoff.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Outside, Green. Mills, the pass to Ingles. Let's go with a 3. It's not going to go for him. Gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. To the middle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He has 6.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Landale with a screen. And here's Green from the arc. The shot won't fall. Gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Outside Mills. Off target from 3-point range. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. They're up by 1. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Simmons looking around. Here's Daniels. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Aaron Baines is out there with Green. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then there's Dyson Daniels. And it's Thibault in at the three.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Simmons up top. Pass to Daniels. Jacks up a three. He drops it from range.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Antetokounmpo inside. Simmons defending. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Left side, Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Outside Giddey. Fires the three. No good. His first miss. He's 5 for 6 now. Shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. And he banks in the layup.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Outside, Ingles. Exum outside. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line in a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
Antetokounmpo against Ingles. Oh, too much Giannis.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Left side, Giddey. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And Giddey, one of those guys who really can stuff the stat sheet.
Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he can't bank that one in. Giddey with it. To the paint. Here's Ingles. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Ingles. Another miss by Antetokounmpo. Here's Giddey. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Boy, a nice win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
season and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Wagner outside. Knocks down the three ball.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Here's Calathis. Puts it up from 12. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Schroeder outside. Pass to Wagner. Out left to the wing. Drops in the tray.
Know this about Franz Wagner. This guy very capable as a passer.
Here's Calathis. Here's Papanikolaou, and he makes good on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And that one's good, Wagner.
That's about trusting your instincts, knowing when the shot he wants to take is there and taking it in the catch and shoot, Mr. Wagner.
It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Schroeder outside. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Giannis outside. In the corner, it's Calathis. Pass to Papanikolaou. Here's Calathis. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Here's Papanikolaou. It's deflected. Pushing it up. Knocked away. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. To the left side wing. Pass to Papanikolaou. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. That's Calathis who picks up the assist. Giannis has got 6 points.
And when Giannis is hitting that midi, best of luck. He truly becomes unguardable.
Now Wagner pulls from the top of the key, and he drops that one in. He's got 8.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Calathis. And the layup's good off the glass. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Wagner outside. A floater. It's tipped. And that does it for the first quarter. Up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter on. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Back to Hartenstein. Pass to Wagner. They set the pick. And the 3 off target. To the paint. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Now, here's Washington. Screen by Hartenstein. Inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And here is Washington. Still scoreless. Misses from close range. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. This one for three. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 5.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So both teams changing it up here. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Bonga, the pass to Hartenstein. There's Wagner with the 3. Giannis grabs the miss. Got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pass to Kalaitzakis. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses from short range.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy. This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's guarded closely.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Wagner from long range. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Giannis left side. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Wagner outside. 20 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now here's Schroeder. He's covered closely. He gets that one. Schroeder's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Schroeder is 6'1" with a thin frame, but make no mistake, he's got balance and the ability to play through contact.
And Antetokounmpo. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And we thought it would be a good idea to give each other our own weekly awards here in studio. Kenny, why don't you start?
I only have 2 words for you. Elbow, famich. Establish yourself inside. Good things will happen. That's right, Ernie. I said, damn it.
And that concludes.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Franz Wagner displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
It's Schroeder with the drive. Can't cash in from close range. Doing extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D focuses in on him.
Back to Schroeder. Good. He's got 5. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Here's Giannis. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Schroeder. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Schroeder's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. No good with the triple. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Wagner with it. 14 points for him. From the arc. Can't hit that one. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, Giannis getting the defender to bite. That's a patient move, earning himself a trip to the line.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Schroeder outside. Launches it. And no good. Fast break. Here we go. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Pass to Calathis. Giannis with it. Fires the 3. De Silva with the rebound. The shot off that time. And around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Washington. Scoreless thus far. They set the pick. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Tiemann. Off target from 3-point range. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Antetokounmpo against Wagner. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot from 16, and the bank shot is good. Antetokounmpo's got his first bucket of the night.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
They need this one, and the layup is good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind it out game.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Hartenstein is out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Washington. And it's Bonga in at the 2. From downtown, buries it from 3-point range. Bonga's got his first 3 points of the game. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Takes it inside. Good on the bucket. Bonga's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
It seems to me a lack of effort and a lack of communication, and it's happening to both sides here late in the game.
Charlam Popoulis, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He's perfect from the line this time. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to De Silva. Wagner outside. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
That's a big-time finish by Franz Wagner. Might be young, but he is undeterred.
Out to the wing. Pass to Calathis. Just 5 to shoot. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Good on the triple. Antetokounmpo's got 19 points.
And you can just see the improvement. Antetokounmpo looking more comfortable from deep every year.
Here's Wagner. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's the 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line. Don't you love that a young player like Franz Wagner so willing to deliver in the clutch? Wow.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. You know, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. He needs more production from the outside. Guys?
Thank you, David.
There is no question Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. This team trusts him to make the big shot.
Wagner from long range. That doesn't go either for Wagner. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Let's be honest. We've got 1:18 left in the game. Good work there as it goes.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Giannis against Wagner. Here's De Silva. The 3. And it's Wagner missing. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The 8-footer. Giannis, no good. Now, here's Wagner. He's guarded closer.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2-for-1. We'll see if they try it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Wagner. Money! And that shot brings them to within just one.
At 6'9", Franz Wagner is a great option late. That size allows him to get a good look under pressure. Wow!
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
So it's the visitors now, and so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point push, and what poise.
Now, Wagner lets it go from deep. Count it! And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good!
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For great.
And they're not just talented, they're relentless.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Kelly Olynyk. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's Barrett in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled, the ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
Here's Landale. Outside Mills. Takes the three, and Landale gets it to go.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
About a minute into this first quarter, and denied at the rim, but they call the foul. The whistle blows, and we'll see him shoot 2 from the line.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
Ben Simmons is checked in for Landale. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Now here's Giddey, 6 to shoot. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Olynyk. Now here's Murray from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket. So let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. BA?
Thanks for that, Allie.
Well, that's why you got to get out on Murray if you're the defense. He absolutely has this kind of range.
Here's Giddey. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Olynyk. Pass to Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Green's checked in for Ingles. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month.
Well, their offensive efficiency has been incredible. It's why no one wants to play them right now.
Here's Giddey. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
Back to Simmons. Pass to Green. Mills with it. Defended by Murray. And there's the lob. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Watch out below. The flying Australian, Ben Simmons, cleared for takeoff.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins outside. Here's Olynyk. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Wide open. And the jumper is on the mark. 10 points for him.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Outside Giddey. Exum up top. And here's Mills from the arc. No good on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up 7. And we'll be back in just... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Andrew Wiggins is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Barrett with it. He's scoreless. Down low. Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Clark against Baines. Inside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Baines has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
And Josh Green going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Lyles, he's checked in for Clark. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. The three, Barrett sends it home from three-point land.
You gotta like the quick decision making from Barrett. Not even hesitating at all off the catch.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
Yeah, and sometimes that's what happens in this league. You can play your A game and still get beat.
Jamal Murray is checked in for Alexander Walker. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. Coach, when you look at the best defensive teams, what's the balance between IQ, the smarts for the game, versus effort?
Well, Brian, it's both. You know, I mean, the effort is a given. You're not going to get anything done in the game without effort. But to be a good defensive team, you have to be smart. You have to understand your opponents, their tendencies, both as a team and as individuals. And if you do that, you can cover up for a lot in terms of just raw athleticism.
Pass to Landale. And since the All-Star break, here's a look at the best rebounders in the league. Fifth on the list, Josh Giddey.
Since the break, we've seen a renewed focus from him on the boards, and I know his entire team appreciates that lift.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Wiggins. Outside Murray. A deep three. Thibault with the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Giddey. 1:46 left in the second. Thibault on the wing. 4-3. Landale inside. Lyles on him. Nails the baby hook. Landale's got 5 points.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Barrett passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lyles a screen. Launches a three. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And he lobs it up top. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Brooks, he's checked in for Barrett. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Giddey. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. 12 points for him.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And here's Exum. Brooks defending. Mills with it. Shot clock at 5. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander against Giddey. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Giddey. Fires for 3. Counted from distance. Giddey's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
That'll do it for the first half. Up by 7. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
I think it's fair to say we know how this probably is going to shake out, but crazier things have happened.
All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the home team. And that is going to do
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
We've got Patrick Mills. Dante Exum is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Jock Landale, and it's Giddey in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Such a wide-open look. Giddey's got 8.
Like, sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA on the move. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Pass to Landale. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And here's Murray. Barrett a screen on Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The teardrop. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Ingles with it. Guarded by Olynyk. Here's Giddey. And he drops it in from the low post. Giddey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How about Giddey just flicking it in? I mean, that's not an easy shot.
It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Lyles. On target from range. Lyles has got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
And this is how the West looks with just 3 games left until the playoffs begin. You take a look at the home team. With the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference. Exum outside. Outside Mills. There's a screen. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3. Mills has got 5 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
To the left wing. Pass to Barrett. Screen by Olynyk. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Oh, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter of the game. Unloads. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Outside, Ingles. Puts up a deep 3. Exum's shot is off. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
To the inside. Olynyk in the post. He's guarded by Mills. The shot by Olynyk, no good. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Back to Giddey. Landale with a screen. And that one's good. Giddy. He's got 12.
Yeah, how about Giddy tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. "11 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Green. From deep. Hits the trifecta. Green's got 6. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Up by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great passer.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Jamal Murray out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Lou Dort. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Lyles in at the 5 down low.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And it's hammered home by Green.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
Murray against Simmons. Pass to Daniels. Back to Simmons.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course they foul him.
And it's tied up with that one. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. Shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Right side, Barrett. Nails the baby hook.
Yeah, putting some power behind it. Good work by Barrett.
Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Mills, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Allie, thank you.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Olynyk for 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Mills. Rebound by Olynyk. Gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Murray finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Olynyk with a screen on Giddey. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. He is hauled in by Exum.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Ingles. And he nails that one right through the heart. Ingles has got his first 2 points of the night.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Here's Giddey. The kick out to Ingles. Sinks the tray. Ingles got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, this is a highlight of Giddey's game. His innate ability to set others up.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA doing his thing in close.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
It falls!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
Here's Giddey. Off with the layup. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Well, we talk about icing his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Here's Giddey. And it's good!
When his team needs him, Giddey steps up. And you love to see a guy with that kind of fire.
.24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Ingles.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged, though.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And so they foul intentionally. He gets the first, and that makes it a three-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a four-point ball game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
.16 seconds left in the game. Takes a step back. Gilgeous-Alexander against Mills. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Nine seconds left to play in the fourth. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Outside Murray. Money! And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And so they get the victory here at home. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until...
Richard, coming down the final stretch here and a lot left to play for. If your team is on the cusp, man, you are holding on tight.
This is the stretch where you can make or break your season. Some teams find a gear that carries them from here to a championship. Others, they come up a little short, trying just a little too hard.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Murray. Then it's Trey Lyles. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Olynyk in at the 5-star. Giannis against Lyles. Bounce pass on Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Here's Papanikolaou. Rebound by Olynyk. Outside Barrett. About a minute played so far here in the first. Lyles with it. Out guarded by Giannis. With the floater. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
With great positional size, Gilgeous-Alexander can finish over defenders.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Goes up the baseline. Good. He hits the jump shot.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Lyles sets a screen for Barrett. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot left block. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. In the corner, Murray with it. Pass to Lyles. Launches a 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter of the game. That one good for 2.
Oh, he had him spinning. It looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Tries from 16. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Pass to Papanikolaou. Inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the game.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Barrett for 3. Drills it from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Shot by Papanikolaou, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the triple. Knocks down the 3-ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Up by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
We've got Dylan Brooks. Barrett is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Lou Dort, and it's Clark in at the 5. To the inside, Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Clark finds Barrett. Buries it down low. And it's 7 points for R.J. Barrett.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
To the middle. Here's Papanikolaou. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Yeah, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Barrett with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Clark dishes to Brooks. A 3-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Papanikolaou. Inside. Shot from free throw range. And that one is off. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Dort kicks to Barrett. Here's Brooks. Here he goes. Lays it up and banks it in. Brooks has got his first points of the night. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Giannis. Just 5 on the clock. Releases. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. That they're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
The three-pointer is right on target.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. There's 57 seconds left in the second quarter. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
And when Giannis is hitting that midi, best of luck. He truly becomes unguardable.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Here's Coathis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And the first one at the line is good, so both teams making some changes here. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Comes up empty down low. Shoots it. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
You take a look at the visitors. They've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true.
And guys, let's see now about that closely contested first half for the visiting team. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Trey Lyles out there with Barrett. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Olynyk in at center. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. From deep, Antetokounmpo. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
You like to see Giannis hitting those, but you'll live with that if you're the defense.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. Pass to Papanikolaou. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
With 1 game to go, let's take a look at how the final seeding will look in the East. Taking a look here at the visitors. Right now, they've acquired the 2nd-best record in the conference. Down 4 spots from them. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Olynyk. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3. Coathis grabs the board. He has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. Giannis outside for the tie. From range, Giannis takes it.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Miss number 4 for him from the floor. 7 for 11 field goal attempts. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
Dort, he's checked in for Trey Lyons.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
1:12 left in the third. Charalampopoulos, Barrett covering. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Barrett. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him. And that one drops for him.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
To the inside, Calathis. Banked in off the glass. Calathis has got 5 now.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Olynyk up top. Olynyk sets a screen for Murray. And he's good on the 3 ball. Murray's got himself on the board with 3 there.
From way out there, right? Jamal Murray's ever-expanding range.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. To the paint. The jump hook. And off the front iron, and in it goes. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Leading by a point. And we'll have the... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lou Dort out there with Lyons. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Clark in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Murray, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's good. 2 points. Antetokounmpo's got his first 2 points of the night. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Here's Dort. Oh, look at that play right there.
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
How's that for a show? Dort looking like he wants to be in the dunk contest with slams like that.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. So it's both teams making substitutions here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. With the game in the balance, Coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
All right, David, thanks.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From about 16, Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Murray. Good on the triple. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Rebound by Olynyk.
Oh, come on. Those are the looks you can't mess up. From this close inside, you got to get the job done.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Takes it from 10. Here's Giannis. Good!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good!
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets. And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Giannis. And it's Kalathis, top of the key. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That went on Olynyk.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
.15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. And an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
And so they get the victory here at home. What a show they put on here at home. All right, DA, thanks again. That's it, folks.
something of a mismatch, Doris.
Yes, it is, but it's always dangerous when one team is expected to win by a large margin. Because why? Human nature. Can't skip steps. These are still professional basketball players. That underdog can be a real dog.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Lyles. Murray with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Screen by Olynyk. Puts it up. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
The jumper looking so pure coming out of Murray's hands. It's fun watching him score the rock.
Wagner outside. Here's De Silva. And he makes a first. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Lyles. And so he makes both from the line.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Barrett. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from the corner. And they pick up 2.
Well, Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more reliable as a jump shooter. With everything else in his game, look out.
And Doris, no doubt about it. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle. He can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points in his last outing. Screen by Olynyk. Here's the 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
De Silva, no good. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Murray. Dort outside. Outside Barrett. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Wagner. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Wagner outside. Pass to De Silva. Up top Schroeder. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks down the 18-footer. Schroeder's got 5.
Well, I do like seeing Schroeder get to the mid-range because that shot's still an important one in today's NBA.
Back to Murray. And they double up Murray. Pass to Olynyk from downtown. And the 3-pointer goes. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Boy, Kelly Olynyk on balance, soft touch with the deep shot. Love his concentration.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Washington. Here's De Silva. Dort defending. Connects from downtown. He's got 5.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Washington against Murray. To the middle. Oh, Mark with the slam.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Murray moving that ball, creating for others.
17 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Washington. Pass to Hartenstein. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
We've got Washington, and it's Hartenstein in at the 5. They set a pick. Washington against Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, drills it from deep.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's SGA. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
Now here's Washington. No points yet. Pass to De Silva. Over Dort. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And down it goes. 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, B.A., I'm not sure the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Wiggins outside. Brooks outside. 3-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' 3-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Pass to Wagner. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. The rebound by Wiggins. Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, the quickness to beat you inside, Wiggins possesses that in spades.
Murray's checked in for Brooks. That's off as well, so he misses both. Pass to Schroeder. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Lets it fly. The rebound by Murray. Schroeder against Barrett. Drops in the layup for 2.
Oh, that's some big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me, I can finish anyway.
Outside Schroeder. Beyond the arc. A rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gotten off to a perfect 4 for 4 start of the second. Barrett passes to Murray. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Out to the wing. Launches it. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And he hits the first of 3. Both teams deciding to change it up. That one misses. And he nails the third. There's 49 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Lyles. 19-footer. Count it. Good. Murray's got his second basket of the game.
Defenses have to be aware of Murray at all times. His shooting ability makes him a threat from all over the court.
Brooks against Wagner. Right side Schroeder. Pass to De Silva. The three is up. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Lyles. Brooks outside. The three. Knocks down the long J. Brooks has got 6 here in the quarter.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Leading by a point. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Sometimes we overlook it, but the defense has been stingy tonight, like a bee. Just stinging you.
And now an up. That does it for halftime.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. The visitors with the ball. They lead by 1. We've got Trey Lyles. Jamal Murray out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Barrett in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Here's De Silva. And here's Schroeder outside. It doesn't go for him. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for.
Pass to Lyles. Now Barrett. For the lead. Drains the triple. Barrett's got 5 points.
Well, it's all about how do you get the best players on your team, the shots they want in the offense. Put RJ in pick and roll and let him go to work.
Pass to Wagner. Here's De Silva. Back to Wagner. To the paint. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Wagner. Schroeder's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, you have to take advantage of the chippies when you get them. Nice job by Dennis Schroeder in close.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And one thing we've seen from R.J. Barrett, he likes playing in a system where they move the ball, Doris.
And he likes B.A. when that ball moves in his direction. R.J. Barrett is a thirsty scorer. He can go off the bounce. He's working really hard to shore up that perimeter game. He has got a tremendous future.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. To the middle. Here's De Silva. Rebounded by Lyles. Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Schroeder. Here's De Silva. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. He's got 13.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Dort, he's checked in for Lyles. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Back to Dort. Left side Barrett. Screen by Olynyk. A clear look for Murray. The open J off the mark.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Pass to De Silva. Just 5 on the clock. hits it just before the shot clock expires. 1:15 left to play in the third. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Back to Barrett. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Barrett's got 10.
Well, you've got to be shot ready in catch and shoot situations, and we know RJ's got a quick trigger.
And the shot goes.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Screen by Olynyk. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Give him 8.
But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
Here's De Silva. 13 points in the game. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside the arc. Can't get it to drop. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. They lead by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Mo Wagner. Then it's Washington, and it's Bunga in at the 2. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
No good on the triple. Shooting at a very efficient 67%. Here's Brooks. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Pure from 3-point range.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Washington. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to drop contact. Now gets to the free throw line.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Schroeder. The shot, no good. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Olynyk. For 3, Barrett. Not going to go that time. Gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Fires it. Lyles' shot is good. Lyles has got his first points of the night.
Love to see Barrett aggressively sharing the basketball. Wants to get it to his teammates in their spots. Nice.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to De Silva from behind the arc. Rebound by Olynyk. Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Murray. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Shooting has been great this game, 58%. Here's Schroeder. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Dennis Schroeder has proven historically he is unafraid in big moments, and he delivers big time. .141 left in the final quarter.
determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA, that's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
Wagner, and it's good for 2.
Don't you love that a young player like Franz Wagner so willing to deliver in the clutch? Wow.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the calmest, most clutch players in the league. That's a big-time moment. You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Barrett against Wagner.
Guys, when you're talking about young players, the first thing I want to know is, do they have passion and enthusiasm for the game? Franz Wagner, he's got every bit of that.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
You know, this game has the feel that it could come down to the wire, so that is just the kind of success they need to have at the foul line.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Schroeder passes to Wagner. Count it!
At 6'9", Franz Wagner is a great option late. That size allows him to get a good look under pressure. Wow!
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Barrett. Over Wagner. De Silva with a rebound. And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Question is, now can they protect the 3-point lead he's given them?
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Olynyk with a screen on Schroeder. Gilgeous-Alexander against Schroeder. Murray passes to Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Pass to De Silva. This one for 3. And he drills the triple!
All night long, the defensive intensity just hasn't been there. They got to figure it out.
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. And this was an